Silver bars, constitutional silver, Engelhard, gold coins, Morgans, pirate chest? Wait, what? Yes, pirate chest with 632 ounces of silver. These are all things offered by one of the greatest channels on YouTube. Let's take a deep dive into my friend, my ally, the salutatorian of silver, Silverstruck. Silverstruck has been a longtime supporter of this channel, and I thought it was about time that we here at the Culture of Currency offered up a small sample of the great things his channel offers. If you've seen my interviews recently of silver channels on YouTube, you know the drill. I ask 5 questions to Silverstruck, and we will get to those later in the video. But first, I need to offer you some reasons that make this channel one that you should have on your subscriber list. Oh, and by the way, Silverstruck is subscribed to me, so if he is, then maybe you should consider doing so as well. All the cool kids are doing it. Silverstruck is one of the best in the business. I mean, just take a look at these thumbnails. So organized, so meticulous, so perfect. I find his videos to be most enjoyable, and honestly, he has some of the coolest collections I have found. His Morgans, Engelhards, and classic generic stuff like Silvertown and Prospectors have me questioning my life decisions in a good way. He even has some awesome videos on copper. No stone is left unturned with Silverstruck. What I like most is that Struck talks to you and not at you. It is conversational and friendly. It is less of a business meeting and more like a sip of coffee with friends at a hole-in-the-wall diner where the waiter knows your order and overfills your plate. One of the biggest reasons we love Silverstruck is that he does not scare you into acting one way or another. He is meticulous about offering up his journey and the lessons that he has learned. He shares many options and what they have done for him over time and genuinely loves to give you just what you need to make the best decision for yourself. This is a mark of a genuine person. For Struck, YouTube is not what he's in there for, but rather how he can serve you. So proud of Silverstruck and the way he's hosted videos and hope one day to be on par with his delivery. Now for the questions. Question number 1. What started you on your journey of metals? Here is his answer. Watching my father collect coins got me interested as a youngster. Like many kids, I started with foreign coins. At that time, I thought foreign coins must be rare because I've never seen them around. Now let's break down that response. He started by watching his father. I've done many of these videos, and each time this question is brought up, it always is answered the same way. Seeing a loved one enjoy coins is the genesis. This means all of us have a duty to be aware of those around us, our descendants. If you model the love of coins, silver, or any other habit or hobby, those young around you will mimic the behavior and likely will be the ones to carry on your traditions and legacy. I also love that he stated foreign coins. Those were my favorite as a child. Question 2. Why did you feel the need to start a YouTube channel? Like many content creators, I was inspired to start my YouTube channel after some time of watching other channels post content. I noticed there weren't many channels that focused on vintage silver, so I felt that I could add value to those interested in vintage silver. Channels had an impact on me early included Dr. G, Salivate Metal, Silver Dragons, and Silver Slacker. Well, Struck, those are some heavy-duty channels, and honestly, I agree. When it comes to vintage silver, there is still not as much content available. That is to say, until you hit the scene. You're the one who really informed me of the beauty and resilience of older items like Engelhards. You found your place, and I would say you are the king of vintage silver. Question 3. When you're looking back at your life at 90, what will you be most proud of? Struck says, well, at 47, I hope that I have my best years ahead of me and much more to accomplish. So at this point, I have to say I'm honestly proud that I remembered to use spell check before sending this email. Silverstruck always has jokes. And just for reference, Silverstruck is about 10 years older than me, so in 10 years, I hope to be where you are, my friend. Struck often does throw in little bits of comedy if you're paying attention, so if you are, you will be blessed. Question 4. If you could only have one coin from your collection, what would it be? He says that's an easy one. It would be an 1899 Carson City Morgan dollar graded by PCGS FV30 with CAC. It is not the most rare coin or most expensive coin he owns, but to him it's the most important. His father passed away in 2008. The same year, his father-in-law gave him the coin raw. He had young kids and a business to run after losing his father, so he put the coin away for a long time. In 2018, he dug out that 1899 cc Carson City and decided to do research on it to find the rarity and value. That's when he found the Stacker channels on YouTube. He was inspired to collect the other 12 dates for the Carson City struck coins, and then a couple years later, in 2020, he started his YouTube channel. This is such a beautiful and important moment, Silver Struck. What we see here when broken down is the value of Struck's favorite coin not in the rarity or purity of silver, but rather in the humanity. This coin of his is a symbol of something much bigger, his father and his father-in-law. It was these two people who led to a series of events which led Silver Struck blessing so many with his channel. I do not know the father or father-in-law of Silver Struck, but what I do know is that if I were to have ever met them, I would have to shake their hand and thank them for the inspiration that their actions have created in all of us. Question 5. If you were in control of the bullion industry, what changes would you make? He said that it was a hard question to answer. Quote, I would rather be in charge of the U.S. Mint because there are a lot of issues to fix, such as quality control, better packaging, customer service, etc. I have to say, Struck, truer words have not been spoken. I know the volume of our mint is impressive, but the quality, diversity of stock, and customer service are all issues that I have as well. I would love to start a division of the U.S. Mint dedicated to the people, places, and the natural elements of our land. Why not create a fantastic collector set of great metals defining the great things about our nation? Imagine every national park having sets of silver bullion that you could only get at their gift shop on site. Imagine the push that it would have to give collectors to see our great land. Imagine the White House, Pentagon, or Lincoln Memorial having some silver bullion coin that you could only purchase on site. Beautifully designed and a reason to see the amazing places throughout this land of America. Oh, my hopes and dreams of silver coinage reside in Struck's response. As you can see, Silver Struck is a fantastic place to spend your time. He is well researched, he loves the hobby of collecting and the process of stacking. He does not corral you into purchases with fear, and he's open and forthcoming. He is one of the greats on YouTube, and all of you deserve nothing less with your spare time. Watch him and you will be blessed. I am a collector, not a stacker, and I am even blessed watching him. Thank you for watching, and as always, please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.